channel. It's been a minute since I did a video here on my YouTube channel, since I did a live video. And today I just wanted to do a video about what really triggers me about living here in my country, Botswana. I mean, firstly, Botswana is known for those of you who don't know. Botswana is like a country in southern Africa, and for years, Botswana has been labeled as a beacon of hope for economic growth, economic development, and democracy in the whole of Africa. And when Botswana gained independence in the 1960s, in the mid 1960s, it was one of the poorest countries in the whole world. It was one of the poorest countries in the whole world. And with the discovery of diamonds in the early 60s, Botswana became one of the fastest developing countries in Africa. And as such, a lot of people were lifted out of like extreme poverty to maybe, living a much more dignified life. But of late, there's something that really triggers me about this country, about the whole situation in Botswana. It's like what really triggers me is that economic growth in Botswana or economic development in Botswana has really benefited like a few group or class of people. You know what I mean? And that really kind of triggers me because it's like if you are not part of this group, you are completely left behind. You know what I mean? Like you are completely left behind to fend for yourself. And this really has like really, it has really triggered, it really irritates the hell out of me. And what I've noticed about like this is that what really what I've noticed about like this economic development, that it tends to benefit people that are in a certain sector, which is the diamond industry, and also it tends to benefit people that are from outside the country. And if you have like a situation where like economic development centers around a certain class of people and leaves a majority out, it tends to create a really negative feeling towards those people. And it just divides the country, polarizes the country. And for years this has stayed unaddressed, and to a point where like just last year people decided that, you know what, they are really fed up with this enclave development, or a development that's like that benefits just a few individuals, to a point where they decided that, you know what, they are just going to vote in a new party and do away with the old regime, with the hope that things will improve. But as it is now, things don't look good. Like it's been like how many months since the new regime went into it? I don't know, like maybe 6 months, which is like a short while for any improvement to like take place. But still, like a lot of people were hopeful that divisions in the country will be addressed, but things are not looking good. And that's just what triggers me. It just triggers the hell out of me that really change is really slow to come. You know what I mean? But anyway, me being a hopeful person, like a hopeful person that I am, I'm really hoping that maybe things will change in the next few months or so. But as it is now, things are just like, they're just the same way, and it just triggers me. It just triggers me that a few individuals have to benefit um, this. I mean, like if you look at the cost of living in Botswana now, it has skyrocketed to a point where like you can't even, most of us can't even afford like basic needs. Like rent is so expensive, food has become more expensive, like everything has just gone sky high. And this just triggers one. It's very triggering if you think that if you think about this whole scenario, that economic development really in Botswana has been skewed towards a certain population. And I don't know, guys. I don't know. I don't know if you guys feel me, but really, honestly speaking, for me, this has just been like a trigger point for me. It's been really triggering that for years Botswana has been known as a beacon of economic development, but this development really has just benefited a few individuals and left a whole majority of people out. You know what I mean? Like, it just seems like really unfair, and it's really triggering. It's really triggering, and I hope it's just not me that feels this way, because I know a lot of Botswana out there might also share the same sentiment with me that I share. And I don't know, guys. I don't know. Maybe some of you have like different views from from my views, and if you do have like if you have like a difference of opinion with mine, you are free to comment on my video and tell me what you think is really triggering about staying in this country of Botswana. But for me, really, it has been like the economic divide that has stayed with us for like years, even as we are like, our country is like growing economically, and only a few group of people are the ones that are benefiting, and the rest of us are just left to fend for ourselves. So I don't know. I just feel like that's just not a good thing, and it's really, really, really triggering for me. And there are so many other things that I could say that are really triggering about staying in Botswana. And one of the things that the other thing that I think is also triggering is that a lot of us are just like, a lot of Botswana are just docile. You know, we are really docile. We are a very easy people to control, and for most of us, when things are like this, we tend to just like keep silent. You know, we just keep silent about hoping that things will change on their own. And that's the other thing about the whole situation that can also trigger you, because we tend to think that things will resolve on their own, but that's most of the time things will never resolve on their own. They only resolve when people actively take part in their, what do you call it, I don't have, but when you are actively participant in a situation where you want to change, that's when things change. If you just stay silent, nothing. And a lot of Botswana, we are just like that. We are docile. We just tend to keep quiet, thinking that things will improve on their own, and that is never the case. And anyway, that is also one thing about this whole thing that's also can be very triggering. Not that I blame Botswana anyway. Botswana are very peace-loving, docile people. So, but anyway, I hope with time this behavior of us that tends to like be self-defeating will change. Anyway, I don't know. I don't know what you guys have. I don't know what thoughts you guys have about this whole situation in Botswana, about what's triggering about staying in this country of Botswana. But that, for me, I think those are the two things, the two key things that are very triggering about Botswana. So if you guys have any thoughts that are different from mine, please feel free to comment on the video and tell me what you think. And anyway, I think for now I'll stop this video here, and till I see you guys again, guys, take care, bye.